that video I made earlier, I mentioned that I was going to wait until the sunset this evening, come back in here so I could dim the lights and use my LED. And that would be the LED light that I'm talking about. It's a little Dewalt, pretty bright. 3 settings. I bought one at work. I actually liked it a lot, so it came in handy when I was in this little closet trying to do stuff and get better lighting. Small, stayed out of my way. It worked perfect in there rather than trying to drag those in there and get some light. So yeah, it was definitely a good buy, a little pricey, I think around $100, but to me it was worth it. So I'll just kind of give you a look at what I'm talking about when I dim the lights. And then so what I've got going on is into the final stages of the topping. Sanded a few times, came in here for a couple hours again, let it settle, blew it off, sanded some more. So now I'm kind of hoping to be about done tonight, and then most likely a buddy from work's going to come tomorrow and help me paint it with primer. Kind of crazy when you look at something like that. A lot of times take a video of the moon or sunset, stuff like that, you know, it takes away from the quality of what you're trying to get a video or a picture of. But actually in person, that doesn't look that bad at all. It looks terrible on here, so I'm curious how that'll show up on here after the primer. To the touch, it's pretty flat, so hopefully not anything to be worried about. But anyway, I'll dim these lights and take a look at this ceiling with that LED. So basically I'll just light it up and, you know, it'll be a little, wow. It's not liking that at all on the recorder. I'm using my iPhone. So yeah, it's not gonna work out like I thought it would. Curious why it would do that, but anyway. So, and this isn't, you know, when I'm doing it, I'll drag my ladder with me and my little 220 sanding sponge angled. I'll just take that with me and start walking. And anywhere I see that may need a little sanding, I'll sand it down. There's a lot of tape up under there, so careful where I sand. Definitely don't want to sand into the tape. So it's all pretty smooth. I looked at it before I started this video, and I know where I'm going to kind of focus. I saw a couple spots, and also let's see, I don't know if you can see it in the kind of hard to see with this, the way it's acting up, but so yeah, little lines, nothing much. I'll check the corners and try to tighten them up a little bit. So from there, when that's over, I will, at that point, take my air gun, blow it down, blow it pretty heavy, and then I'll blow it all off. If I'm still up later on, I'll come back out and blow it down again, probably even a third time in the morning. Try to get as much that dust off of it as I possibly can. And then like all this blue, that's only one coat. So I've been waiting to do the final coat. When my buddy gets here, we'll probably, he's pretty good with the paint brush and roller. So he'll probably go ahead and give that final coat. Most likely have him start in the closets, depending on how long he's here for. He'll start in the closets, so I'd assume when he shows up, I'll have blown this down one more time before he gets here. And then take some wet rags, warm water in the rags, and wipe anything off of these paint. Not too terrible already, kind of wiped it a little bit ago, but you can see there it's accumulated dust. So we'll wipe that down real good. And maybe a couple times where it's bad, I'll be in the closets and yeah. So I'll do the primer out here. Curious if anybody has any ideas. I've thought this far ahead and I know it could create a problem. So on the baseboards, I've never put down wood floor or baseboards, and I plan to. Like I said, I'll rip that up. That's oak, so I'll most likely save the baseboards. I'm thinking darker, so I don't know if I'll be able to get away with just taking another layer of stain, darkening them up, or if I'll have to sand them down, but either way. Point is that the walls aren't exactly even, so not 100% sure what I'll end up doing about that. So you may see another video. Some spots were bad. It's a bit mounded out. I may take an orbital and try to run that down a little bit before tomorrow when I get done with the ceiling in a little bit. I've got some extra wood and it's bowed, so I'm thinking I'll go ahead and get it all painted and cross that bridge when it comes. And I know it would be smart to plan for it, but an issue too I've noticed is that kind of hard to see. So like right there, it's not flat. All this, I tried to keep it tight if I did come down with the mud. It's mostly trying to eliminate any type of bug entrances. So, because they usually get in here pretty heavy, this room. So what happened with this room was 2 rooms, and knocked the wall out, load-bearing wall, so I had to build a header to support the roof, and that came out. So this wasn't here before, this bit of wall from about here over, that's new. I put that up to build my walk-in closet. So you would walk over and there was a bedroom door here and then another bedroom door. You could hang a left and go into the other bedroom, which was just a small little bedroom. It wasn't blue, obviously. I did that, and then, so you would have hung the left there and then walked into that small room. It would have been a good little, I guess, nursery or something like that. It was pretty small, so that way I'll turn this into my walk-in closet and have a good amount of room. I also have the thought of not just walk-in closet, but make it my prayer room. So, do my prayers in there, as well as everywhere else and throughout the day and whenever I'm in in the spirit to speak with the Lord, angels, all that. So, yeah. I apologize that the lighting acted up on me. I was gonna show how that works so good at night, but just another tip for you.